Today we're diving into the wild rumors around Lamelo Ball. Reports saying that he's frustrated with the Hornets, maybe even wanting out. Only for Lamelo himself to come out and deny those claims. But even with the denial, the NBA world is still buzzing about one possible destination. The struggling Los Angeles Clippers, who desperately need a spark and might be ready to shake things up. So today we're breaking down the rumor and why a Lamelo Ball to the Clippers trade actually makes a lot of sense. We'll be talking about the trade package I made up as well, but first let's talk about the fit. So the story starts with, of course, a report coming that Lamelo Ball is becoming frustrated with the direction of the Hornets, the losing, the inconsistency, and supposedly he wants out. But before things got too crazy, Lamelo Ball shut those rumors down and he said he's committed and he's locked in and he's focused on playing. Still, we all know how the league works. Just because a player denies something publicly doesn't mean teams stop calling. And right now, the Clippers might be one of those teams calling the loudest. Why the Clippers make sense? The Clippers are struggling, the Kawhi PG era ended, Harden is still doing everything he can, but they're missing a young star who can take over games, run the offense, and inject life into the roster. Enter Lamelo Ball. Even with all the noise around him, he's a game-changing playmaker with elite vision, pace, and shot creation, exactly what the Clippers lack. Let's talk about the fit because this is where things get interesting. So I have in the trade package for Lamelo, the Clippers keep all three of Harden, Kawhi, and Zubac, and they're adding Lamelo. So you have Lamelo and Harden, both are elite passers, but Harden actually thrives playing off the ball more than people realize. Lamelo pushes pace, Harden controls half-court sets. That balance would be amazing. Lamelo and Kawhi needs someone who can get him easy looks, someone who can take pressure off him in the regular season. Harden already does that for him, so you add another player like Lamelo, and he is the perfect fit. He forces defenses to collapse, opens up mid-range pockets, and can feed Kawhi in rhythm. Zubac, who already works perfectly with James Harden, now you add in Lamelo Ball. Pick and roll heaven for Zubac. This becomes one of the best center guard duos in the West instantly. Overall, Lamelo adds speed, youth, and unpredictability. Harden adds IQ and structure, Kawhi adds consistency and defense, Zubac adds stability inside. It's a weird fit on paper, but on the court, it actually clicks. Now let's dive a bit deeper into the trade package I put together, and honestly, this is the kind of offer the Hornets would have to think about. The Clippers aren't also just getting Lamelo Ball, but they're also getting Grant Williams, giving them shooting, toughness, and versatility in one move. So the Clippers receive Lamelo Ball and Grant Williams. The Hornets receive Derrick Jones Jr., John Collins, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Cam Christie, a 31 first-round pick from the Clippers' top 5 protected, and 2 second-round picks. John Collins is still only in his mid-20s and has shown that he can be a legit scorer and rebounder. When he's in the right system, Charlotte gives him the chance to reset his value and possibly become a long-term piece or a future trade asset. Bogdan in this trade is mainly for salary, but he is still a very good player. He scores, he spaces the floor, he's very stable on offense, and he gives young players the room to grow. His contract is also not a problem at all. He becomes a free agent next season, so the Hornets actually get a little bit of flexibility if they decide to let go of him next year. And Derrick Jones instantly becomes one of Charlotte's best defenders. He brings energy, athleticism, and versatility, something the Hornets lack. He's also on a flexible deal, so there's no long-term risk. Cam Christie. Christie is a sneaky part of this deal. He's long, he can shoot, he defends, and he's only 20. Charlotte gets a development piece who fits the timeline of Brandon Miller, Con Knuppel, and the rookie center Ryan. This is the type of player rebuilding franchises love to take swings on. The 31st pick is basically a first rounder with a guaranteed rookie scale contract. 2 second rounders give Charlotte more flexibility, extra ammo for trades, or a cheap rotation talent. Why I think the Charlotte Hornets would say yes? Even though Lamelo is a star, the Hornets get 4 rotation-level NBA players, 1 young prospect, 3 draft asset, and total roster flexibility going forward. And not to mention Lamelo's lack of health and just being available for the Hornets has really tanked his value a decent amount. If you're not really available, it does really tank your value a lot. If Charlotte decides to pivot around Brandon Miller as their true franchise cornerstone, this package gives them depth, future picks, and multiple assets they can flip later. And that's gonna wrap up today's breakdown. LaMelo Ball and Grant Williams heading to the Clippers would completely shake up the Western Conference, and honestly, in my opinion, both teams walk away with something they need. The Clippers get star power and toughness, while the Hornets get depth, picks, and a real foundation to build around. Let me know in the comments below, would you pull the trigger on this deal if you were the Hornets or the Clippers? Thank you for watching.